have about GFS and Euro model
Well, we could do that.
Do we have any big deal about Joaquin going towards Europe? Okay.
We have.
Welcome back, everybody.
Well, here's what we can do for his
Weather
segment.
Underground. We're
We can do maybe some
back to our normal, regular programming schedule, which means we're bringing back the weather wild card. And
you want to say about
so
wild card?
I don't know. I'm just trying to get in wild card ideas.
we started talking about that right now.
Yeah, currents and track. I like that. And then the
Mike's
ace,
in
and then have it compared to the season,
brawny
so we
paper
can do,
towels
like,
man
all
mode.
The tracks this season so far we have that, and then put Joaquin in there, and it obviously stands out as the big benchmark for the season. And then he can do the ace comparisons from that. But then in the second, the other one, what is that? What is
It's not coming up, Ryan.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
Hang on, everybody. I got to do
But then
some
in the
social.
I got it.
in the 7 o'clock one, we can do the cone.
Thank you.
We can maybe do the
I'm breaking
cone
things.
talk, the air of the cone, air of the intensity.
Hello, social butterfly.
Track to make those
So you wanna
60,
do-
70 different.
Wait, I'm sorry. You want to do the percentage error in one and do the cone? Which?
The cone and air and all that in
Let's
the,
see
in
what-
So it's all in one.
in the 7. In the 6, he'll
Let me
kind of
see
be
which
tracking
switch.
it and then doing how Joaquin stacked up for the season.
All right. That's ace, right?
Yeah, so you're good there. The other
All right.
7 o'clock's not ace though. It's airs in
It's,
airs in cone, track, and
Cone and track errors.
okay. That.
No, I love it. That it could be going on through Europe.
Okay. Yeah, and definitely, I think Europe.
We need some history, Stu. When's the last time that UK was hit by a tropical system?
As a tropical system?
Is it going to be tropical or
It's gonna be subtropical.
Well, right now it has it as a
Right
storm.
now it's still
Yeah,
is that still
no,
extratropical?
The open,
yeah,
that's
that's extra tropical.
Well, when's the
Yeah,
last
these
time
are-
they were hit by a extratropical?
I don't know
system?
offhand. They do get a fair amount of
I feel like
radiator system.
they got a big one last
Did they get
year.
have they ever had an extratropical or tropical?
What big
hit?
storm recurred? Did they get hit by Gonzalo?
So if you're just joining us, this is our
We'll get
Okay.
Lowry to find
live stream Periscope
Bars and bogeys.
on Parachute TV
and put that in
of
there for
our
us.
discussion of the topics
Get Lowry to find
that we're going to put out to a vote for you guys later on
Extratropical.
Are you ready to talk
to
about
vote on
card?
for the weather wild
I
card.
think so.
No,
It's been
right.
for a couple minutes.
Who's back?
So
When's
wild
the last
card's
time we
back.
had weather wild card?
Like,
last
Wednesday.
week?
About a
Last
week ago.
Monday or Tuesday?
Before I started moving to a later schedule.
Possible remnants of Oho.
What are you saying? We don't do your job?
Remnants of Oho.
No,
No, we don't.
no.
coming into the northwest and
yeah.
British Columbia?
That's cool.
Or
Oho.
wherever it's gonna go.
Okay, I like that. Remnants of Oho.
Oh ho, oh ho,
Would this be
tropical
a
storm for me.
Would this be a potential like problem,
Oh,
or
ho.
would it be needed
Oh,
rain
ho.
for the
That's
drought?
the thing. We
It's
could
off to
compare
Oregon we go.
Track, we have
Why are you so
probably
bad
have
at that?
GPS forecasting. We can compare it to drought and have some.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, no big rain to help the drought in California for the foreseeable future either.
Don't tell
We
them.
have
Give it away.
the Southwest story that we don't do anywhere with this big upper low spinning. That could be one.
We've had a lot of flash
So
flooding.
do we want to do that, or do we want to do the Albuquerque with the box?
Well, we got 2 slots
Albuquerque
left.
box.
Albuquerque box is allowed.
Okay. we'll
I'm more interested in the flash flooding that we've had.
Okay,
It,
Southwest.
quite honestly, has not gotten the attention it should have been
Southwest
getting.
Yeah.
Flooding.
We got this big upper low, and that upper low is going to retrograde and hang around for a while.
Retrograde.
So-
What does that mean?
We should
That
show
means
the
move
10-day
east to west instead of west to east like most
We
weather
should show
patterns.
that bizarre 10-day.
Yeah, we can do like a 10-day loop.
All right.
We got
All right. We've got one more spot.
We got northwest.
And we're gonna talk
How the
about-
remnants? Well, now the remnants of Oho could actually lead into the northwest story. So
Yeah.
if we do Oho, that could actually instead of because it's not really going to impact Hawaii. So the Oho story could actually be how it impacts the northwest.
on fall colors.
Fall colors.
So that's
What about the snow? We talked about the California snow, or is that
No.
part
I
of
think we're just gonna do that as a
How
6-pack.
about New
Yeah.
England?
Just show the video of
How
it.
about New
If we have
England
any.
fall colors?
Because there's nothing.
yeah. We've got fall
ordinary with
foliage
this.
stuff. We can track that because
Yeah,
it's
it's
probably
getting better now.
yeah, it's probably getting
And
better.
then what cities will typically see their leaves changing, what time of year.
Yeah,
and,
we
then-
like
and also we can kind of revisit the warm October too, so it's like that may delay some of your leaves changing.
I wonder if we have a.
How much of
Or
that?
the strong winds that you just had, are there leaves anymore?
Yeah.
How much of that are we going to touch on here, though?
We're not.
No.
We're not?
All leaves? No.
Okay.
If they would do fall front forward, probably
It's
not.
probably gonna win.
Yeah, I think so
We
too.
could do something like with Skype within that, like someone from Stowe, Vermont. I'm sure they have.
See if we
a,
go outside.
Ooh.
Vermont, the only thing I think about that, can we do something maybe out west so we can have daylight?
Yeah, but we're talking fall. Well, I mean, you could do.
What about
You
up
know,
in well, up
you
in
could
the
do
west?
Estes Park,
Yeah.
Colorado.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one. We know the aspens were good.
Fall. So fall.
I want to plant aspens in my yard.
Fall foliage.
Good luck. Aspens and Georgia clay.
Well, apparently
The
they are
clay-
good with sand and clay.
The clay just, just go right through it.
I think it's actually too warm for them. I think just like anything south of like North Georgia,
Yeah.
not so much.
I think when we set out the weather wild card, we need to title that so that we talk about OHO heading to the northwest because it's potentially remnants of that helping to.
Just so you
Get the
all
north-
can
so
see,
you're saying you
here's
don't
how
like
producers
Oho?
write this story.
No, because it's not just about Hawaii. Hawaii's not really getting impact. I just don't want to.
This is what happens when I try to get creative.
No.
Okay.
Stop.
Stop
Just
being
stop it.
creative.
Be creative, but let people know what the story is.
Yeah. Creative but informative.
Oho. Okay. Oho to the northwest.
What did you want? 7E because we don't want to do ACE. We're doing
No,
ACE
we're
and
gonna
current
do
zero.
the.
Tight shot.
My creativity's being stifled.
Your creativity is being stunted.
Something with the change.
Yeah.
All right.
Understands
So
true genius.
we're gonna have Mike.
It's okay.
All right, Mike. Let's do it.
All right. Go ahead. Take a look.
Okay.
So this evening we're bringing back the weather.
Ronnie,
Oh no!
sorry.
Oh
Bringing
God!
back
The
Ronnie,
Bronny
watch
takes.
you
Got some hair in the way there.
He is,
Oh,
he is the quicker picker
Yeah,
up.
that's bounty.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was out
Someone get
shopping
this
some
man
wood
an
earlier
axe.
today. Thought I'd come into work.
It's either the Brawny Man or the Marlboro Man.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I smoke while I chop wood and clean it all up with a paper towel.
Where's your hat?
So 3 stories for you. We're bringing back the weather wild card today. So Oho, that is a hurricane, and it's going to head toward the northwest. So what will it do for like Oregon, Washington, maybe British Columbia? Will it bring any drought relief? Also, southwest flooding. We've had this big low that spins in the southwest. It's going to do some really interesting things over the next 10 days or so. It retrogrades back west again and maybe just sticks around. And then update on fall foliage as we're getting later in the season now. A lot of color out there, both in the north and in the west. So we will post these stories online. You'll vote. The one that gets the most votes wins, and we talk about it tonight. And in the house tonight, we've got Dr. Greg Forbes. We're going to be talking a lot about the flooding. We have Michael Lowry, our storm surge specialist, going to be talking a lot about Joaquin. Where it goes from here, by the way, could be the UK, and a lot of the comparisons of the intensity and track forecasts, how off they were with Joaquin and how on they were with Joaquin. So a good breakdown for you. And Dr. Masters is going to join us, by the way, on the show as well. We'll be talking a lot about the messaging of flash flood warnings and how so many people have died this year in flooding more than any other disaster by far. So I hope you can join us, and we'll talk a lot. Also, by the way, there's a big big spot here we're going to do at the 6:30 spot to talk about the heat that comes back for a lot of country. A lot of you still have not really given up on summer just yet. See you at 6 o'clock.